I know it's not Tuesday, but someone asked me a question today that I just felt I needed to address immediately because this is a very smart guy. And if he had this question, I'm sure there are others out there that share, this similar question. So I'm going to, try to lay it out as succinctly as possible. And here's the question. He asked me, he said, why is it that I always say that financial freedom is a forever process? Let me make this perfectly clear. Sustaining any financial condition is a forever process. And let me give you an example that maybe people can relate to a little easier. There's a difference between being broke and being poor. See, the condition of being broke means that you did something where you depleted your funds, but you consider it a temporary condition because you don't expect to sustain it by maintaining the same behaviors that you did to get broke. You're going to do something else to get what? Fixed, to get back to where you were. But if you remain broke constantly, then you're what? Poor. And in order to sustain being poor takes a set of attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors that you practice consistently over a long period of time. And what people don't get is that if you practice anything for a long period of time, then you master it. And when you master something, you don't even have to think about those attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors. They become automatic. And so many people have mastered being poor and get better at it every single year that they practice it. So now let's look at the other side of this. And if you don't think that's true, let's look at lottery winners for a second, right? Lottery winners are financially free momentarily, but financial freedom, again, has to be sustained. And so when we're talking about being financially free, there's a set of attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors that must be practiced consistently. So 9 out of 10 lottery winners end up in a worse condition after winning the lottery than they were in before they won the lottery, because the attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors will quickly get them poor again. So financial freedom is the same thing. You have to have a set of attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors that will get you to be financially free. And you have to practice them on a consistent basis in order to sustain your financial freedom and to master financial freedom so that it becomes an unconscious practice. So hopefully that answers the question. It is a constant, it is a forever process, and the attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors have to be adapted to the changes outside. So with the economic cycles, with changes in technology, changes in trends, you have to be able to make those changes, adapt and adjust. So you get a core set of principles that are financially freedom based, and then you adapt and adjust forever. Otherwise, you will lose your freedom. Freedom has to be fought for constantly and forever. So hopefully that answers the question. I'd love to hear your comments. So please comment. You got to do that work.